it doesn't look like he came from right here. It looks like he came from down the street.
I hardly ever see any lights on.
Okay. Anything different over the last, I don't know, 2 days, 3 days? Odd vehicles, odd noises, odd lights?
There was a truck out here yesterday. In fact, that's why I thought you were here yesterday. Maybe
Okay.
someone complained about that I hadn't seen before.
What type of truck?
It was kind of almost a steel gray.
Okay.
Don't ask me to make
Okay.
year. But that was late afternoon. The dad has a great big truck, and it's gray. But
That
this
wasn't
one
that
was
one.
smaller.
Okay.
This one was smaller.
Then,
But I hadn't seen it before, so I...
any markings or stickers or anything that would be weird? You wouldn't by chance remember if the plate was green or red or...
No, I kind of just I don't
glanced
pay
at
any
it.
attention because I believe he owns his own business or something because he always has a truck parked there, so
Okay.
kind of...
I gotcha.
I just kind of noticed it wasn't the normal truck.
Was it dirty by any means?
No, it wasn't. And it couldn't have been that old.
Okay. How long was the truck sitting there?
I saw it yesterday morning around 5:15 a.m. because I go to the gym then.
Okay.
It was still there when I got back at 6:45, and then it was there around, I think, noontime.
Okay.
And the reason I mention it is it was gone by the time you guys left yesterday.
Okay. Well, did you see the police in the area while that truck was still here?
See, I can't see it from my house.
Gotcha.
So it could have been gone by then.
Okay.
But this is unusual. Very quiet neighborhood.
Yes, this is very unusual. That's why we're trying, got a lot of resources out here trying to find them and make sure they're okay. So,
I mean, I didn't know she was pregnant again. I hardly ever see her.
okay. How do you know she's pregnant?
It said it on Neighborhood Watch.
Okay. I gotcha. But you didn't know it?
No.
Okay.
I hardly ever see her just normally.
Right.
They keep very much to themselves.
When you did see her, did you ever see her around her husband?
Yeah.
How
They
were
would
they?
have barbecues.
Yeah. Were they polite, friendly, or was she kind of quiet, reserved? What was?
They both are very quiet,
Very quiet,
reserved, very quiet.
Okay. When was the
Nice
last time
neighbors.
you spoke to her?
Oh my gosh. I don't think I've seen her all summer.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And
Yeah.
kiddos, when was the last time you saw little kiddos?
You're making me work my
I
brain.
know, really digging deep in it.
It could be 4 to 6 weeks since they've been out. They have all their little toys, but they don't go outside in the heat of the day. At least that's kind of what I notice, and they don't go outside unless an adult is there.
Wonderful. I'm glad. I mean,
Yeah.
the two littles be out by themselves.
Yeah, they are. What are they? 3 and 5, I think, or 2 and 4, something like that.
3 and 4,
3 and 4.
according to my pamphlet.
Yeah,
So,
they're
okay.
cute little things.
Anything that I haven't asked that you think I should know, or is just odd, or something you thought was weird?
I wouldn't think anything is weird from over there because normally you hardly ever see anyone go in, come out. Now, I saw his truck leave yesterday. Maybe it was this morning. I was leaving for the gym. His truck had the lights on, which is unusual for that morning, 5:15 in the morning. Only fools like me are up.
So you don't usually see him leave at that time of day? And was that the gray truck, or what truck was that?
That was his regular truck. It's a pretty big truck. Maybe, what could I compare it to? An F-250, 350, the big ones, yeah.
And that steel truck, is that like a pickup or a...
Pickup.
Pickup truck?
Yeah.
Is that a camper or anything? A camper shell or anything on the back of it? Would you say it's bigger than that truck?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Did it have 2 or 4 doors, do you know?
No, I don't. I never paid much attention.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop paying attention. This is scary.
Well, if it doesn't happen again, or
Yeah,
very often at least.
I hope not. Oh, God, I hope the mother and 2 children are found okay.
We all
But
hope.
there's like I said, never any noise, never any yelling. very quiet, very pleasant when you speak to them. They keep to themselves.
Never heard an argument or anything over there?
Never.
Okay. Did they ever mention if they've ever been in a fight or having bad days to you?
No.
No?
No, the neighbors, and we really don't talk much. I mean, Cheryl and I do because we're the same age. They're so much younger. There's not a lot in common,
Fair
you
enough.
know,
Okay.
to
That'll
be
work.
honest.
And so, was it yesterday morning, Monday morning, that you went to the gym?
I go every day.
Okay, so then, if you can remember yesterday morning going out, was there...
That's when I noticed the little truck.
Okay, and where was it? Was it in the driveway or on the street?
No, it was on the street. It was between the two houses, right about in front of my tree, you know.
He said it's a little truck or the,
It's a smaller truck than what's normally there.
okay, like that size or smaller?
No, maybe that size.
Maybe that size? Okay.
No camper.
And that was a gray one?
Yeah.
And you think
I
his normal truck's like the 2500
Yeah,
or
it's a
3500?
bigger truck.
But both gray?
Yeah, but different shades of gray.
Okay. The other littler one, was it darker or lighter?
I believe it was lighter.
Okay.
Is it more like a steel gray, right?
Yeah. And the other one's darker. Maybe a hint of green in the gray.
Okay.
Yeah. But I haven't, except for this morning, come to think of it, I haven't seen a lot of the big trucks. Is that what you're finding? You haven't seen? I mean, not that I want to wake at 5 in the morning, but, you know, you're making me think that I did see the truck, I believe it was this morning, because the lights were turned on. And I was pulling, you have to be careful coming out of here, because it's kind of a three-way mess if you're all going the same place. But I noticed that the back lights were on. But,
And that was around 5:15 this morning?
yeah, I leave 5:15 every morning.
Okay.
And that's kind of odd for him.
Well, I don't, not often do I see the lights that early.
Okay.
But then he could leave at 5:20 and I would not know it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You see him leave sometimes in the morning to go to work? You ever...
Not often. No. I kind of keep to myself and, no. Not, I'm really not nosy. I have been the last 2 days with you guys out here, but,
Fair
yeah.
enough. Is it just you that lives here, or?
No, I have a significant other, but he's at work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, how far out does your ring camera go?
It's just this area, the front porch and around in front of the garage.
Okay. Did you see any, have you looked back on yesterday morning and this morning and see anything on?
My significant other, he keeps track of it at work all the time, and he can tell when the postman comes and everything. And I'm here most of the time. I was gone this morning for a bit, but you know, postman, nothing out of the norm. We have a lot of dog walkers
Okay.
that come by.
Okay. And the camera over the garage, is that just the garage area? Is that a light?
It focuses on this area.
This area. Okay. So that's not going to see out to the roadway?
No.
Okay. Would it be picked up if the light came and flashed on it? Would it pick up as you drove by? If it
The
casts a shadow?
ringer does.
The ringer does?
Yeah, and the ringer, basically the ringer will pick up right at that corner there.
Okay.
I've not seen, I don't see people walking up and down unless they're walking their dogs.
Yeah.
And kids are going back to school, so
Right.
I don't even see them much anymore.
Okay.
Did you, yesterday morning, did you happen to see your neighbor's truck in the driveway or on the street?
I
or
didn't
anywhere?
notice it.
No? Okay.
No. And I don't look for it, you know, like I said, I saw the back lights on and that's what caught my attention.
And that was this
Today.
morning?
And
Is
then-
he not home either?
Your neighbor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's home. Any other odd vehicles, pickups, cars, planes?
Hi.
Hello.
Nikki.
This is
Yes,
Tammy.
I'm Tammy.
Come in,
Nice to
Stacy.
meet you. Yeah, I'm Stacy Galbraith. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? All right. Getting through it? Trying. Yeah.
Stressing out.
Stressing out? Yeah, you look stressed out. Did you get some therapy figured out?
I'm waiting for the goods to get back to me on that, but I'm trying.
It'll help. Yeah. Does Hazel need to?
Yeah, we're gonna see if Hazel comes in. So Weld County's just. I had to write a letter yesterday for Weld County to approve to pay for her treatment,
Oh.
and then it's got to go through a board because it's kind of unusual
Yeah.
since she's not an eyewitness.
Right.
But it sounded like there was not going to be any opposition to it. It's just a process.
Yeah. Okay.
So when you go through the text messages, Tammy and probably Stacy will be there.
Okay.
So you guys know each other. or if they reach out to you, you know that they're not the media.
Yeah. Can you give me your card?
Yeah,
Really?
I
got
grab you one.
Okay. I just
Thank
now
you.
with this new phone, it's like I got so many numbers that I'm sure I can
So-
figure out the way out of it. I need to just deal with that. Like if you guys can help me get all of my contacts from this phone. To
So I can get a tech guy maybe to help me because I'm bad at it
Give
too.
me
So
instructions on
this is your old phone?
This is the one that I use for communication. This is the one that's going to you guys.
Okay.
This one's mine.
This is nicer.
I know. iPhones suck. I'm
I
kind
know.
of relieved to have this back.
Okay, so you want to move contacts from there to there.
That's all I want to do. Once you guys do that, then you guys can have this phone. I mean, he gave me a way to do it, so I think I need to connect to Wi-Fi, and then I need to download this app, and then I think once I download it, I can sync it up. And I need to just download the app on both phones.
So let me get a guy who knows about Wi-Fi. Is your password still 653038?
Yeah, that hasn't changed.
So that's going to be that one. And which one is getting all the new text messages? Your new phone?
I only got a few, and then like now I get what you're saying. Like they're out of order, they're scrambled, they're missing. They don't make sense. I got super excited when I saw them because I was like, maybe it'll be all of them, but it's not.
So maybe what I'll ask, we have a device that maybe we can download that too.
This one too? Alright. I mean, I don't know if that'll work, but we can try it.
Here's mine.
Thank you first. Thank you.
And then Kevin knows how to get a hold of us after hours and then I'm going to do that too.
I
I'm going to go
appreciate
get
that.
Matt. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I need to email him with these
Oh,
things.
okay. Are you giving her a spare phone? Is that what
She
you
has her own spare phone, but when she linked her accounts, a bunch of messages between her and Chris were recovered on her new phone.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to probably just celebrate right now
Oh, okay.
on her new phone, so we don't have to take all our phones.
Yeah, no doubt.
Are you good here for a bit?
Do
Okay.
you have some water or anything?
Please.
Okay.
Okay, so App Store.
Hi, Luke. This is Agent Lee calling from the Colorado Bureau of Investigation. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hey, I'm just down here in Frederick helping with the missing person case.
Okay.
And I was just wondering if I could ask you some questions about Chris.
Yeah, let me, give me like 2 seconds so I can get pulled over on the side of the road.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
perfect. So, Luke, so are you Chris's supervisor, or what is your title?
Yeah, I'm his direct supervisor, yeah.
Direct supervisor, okay. And what is your title?
I'm a production foreman.
Production foreman, okay. And how long has Chris worked for you?
Since, would have been April of 2016 is when I first came back over to this group, and he was already in the group.
Okay. And so right now we're kind of trying to scour his cell phone and GPS records from his truck.
Okay.
Can you kind of explain to me, like Monday morning, where would he go to his job site?
So, first thing Monday, we had planned on working out by Rogan, which is, I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but
Yeah.
it's east of Brighton, about 30 miles or so.
Okay.
And we had a couple wells over there that we were trying to get running, and he was headed straight out there.
Okay. Did he ever show up there?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know about what time he got there?
Off the top of my head, without looking at his GPS, no, I don't.
Okay. So he shows that about 6:53 he arrived at an address near Keensburg. Would that be close by?
Yeah,
Okay.
That would be probably 10, 15 minutes away right there.
Okay. And then how long were you guys there?
So I was not out on location.
Okay.
My guys work, for the most part, they're not supervised directly. If they have problems, they call me, but they're self-sufficient, so.
Okay.
My understanding is he was out there pretty much all day on what's called the Survey Ranch.
Survey, is that what you said?
Yeah, it's CERVI.
RV Ranch, okay.
We have several wells out there, and him and a few of my other guys were out there pretty much all day with him.
Okay.
Until he left to go home. He called me to let me know that Shannon couldn't get a hold of her.
Okay. And then can you tell me how your GPS works? Like, is it when you start your car or when the car moves, or what triggers that?
So both. So when the ignition is basically when the key's turned on, the GPS is on. So whenever the vehicle is started, I mean, it records stops and starts and how long the trip was, how long they drove, those sorts of things.
Okay. And then can you kind of explain to me the conversation that he had, I believe, with you on the 7th about maybe splitting up from his wife, or...
Yeah, so, well, and he didn't say necessarily that they were going to be split, and he just told me that they were having some issues that they were trying to work out. He did notify me that if I saw anything goofy on his geotab, which is his GPS, that it may be because he was going to be staying with a friend.
Okay, did he give you any indication who that friend would be?
He did not.
Okay, how close are you to Chris?
I mean, he's one of 13 guys that I have working for me.
Okay.
But like I said earlier, we've been working together for a little over 2 years, so...
Like, are you guys going to barbecues on the weekends, or like concerts,
no.
or... Okay.
It's strictly work.
Strictly work, okay. Who would you say he's the closest to at work?
Probably Troy McCoy.
Okay.
That's in my group. He's another one of the guys that works for me.
Okay.
But I would say he is probably closest with Troy.
Okay. Were you aware that he went to a Rockies game on Sunday?
I was not.
Okay. Do you have any idea if like he has like a girlfriend, or if he thought his wife had a boyfriend, or anything like that?
He never indicated or said anything to me that made me think that. He never came out and said one way for him or his wife.
Okay. And did he ever go into any details at any time about what kind of troubles that they had?
No, and it's one of those deals, being that it was at work, that's personal.
Sure.
If it's going to affect him at work, then I would like to know about it, but I didn't pry on anything. I wasn't going to dig into his personal life or anything.
Okay. Do you know, as far as like his work truck, now can he drive that like on the weekends and when he's not working, or is that pretty much to be driven while he's working?
Yeah, it's just for work.
Just for work, okay.
Yeah. And he does work an occasional weekend, not as much anymore, but he does, on occasion he will come out on the weekend to work.
Okay.
So he would be driving it then, but...
And as far as like, if there's like addresses on his GPS that don't look like they're like cell site, or well sites, could he take his truck to like pick up dinner before he got home, or, run an errand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so long as they're not driving 30, 40 miles out of their way to go somewhere, I kind of, life happens. We got families to take care of, so if they need to run errands on their way home, I have no problem at all with that.
Okay. What about... Sorry, go ahead.
That's kind of our company policy. There's nothing really set in stone on that, but it's just, hey, you don't use your pickup for anything but work, but, if you got to swing by a kid's ball game or get groceries or dinner on the way home, go ahead.
Okay. And as far as having other people in his truck, is there a rule against that?
If they're Anadarko employees or embedded contractors within the company, no. We don't generally let, we're not the military or law enforcement, but I don't know what other word to use. We don't generally let civilians to ride along with them in the vehicles.
So could he go pick up his kids from school, like by policy, or?
If he needed to, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know, are you aware if his wife or kids have ever been in his truck?
Not to my knowledge, no. He's never said anything to me anyway.
Okay. And do you know what he drives when he's not at work?
I do not know.
Okay. Do you have any idea about his financial situation?
No, I do not.
Okay. Have you ever has he ever talked about his wife?
A little bit. More oftentimes than not. He has daughters and I have daughters, so we talk about kids more than we talk about wives. But
Okay.
I know both of his kids have been pretty sick over the past couple of years, so he would talk a little bit about the stress that puts on him and his wife especially, but
Okay.
never really got into any detail or anything like that.
Did he tell you that his wife was pregnant?
Yes.
Okay. And how did he act when he told you that?
He wanted me to kind of keep it secret for a little while because he hadn't told hardly anybody yet. I don't know that he actually even told his family yet, but when he talked to me about it, he was pretty excited.
Okay. And on the 7th or whenever that was, that he talked about having some issues with his wife and maybe going to stay somewhere else, has he ever talked prior to that about having issues with his wife?
No.
Has anyone else at work talked about it?
If they have, they've never talked to me about it.
Okay. Did you have any suspicion that maybe he was having some issues?
Not until he actually came to me, closed the door, and said, and told me that first time.
Okay. And where did you start seeing his GPS being logged after he said that?
So per our discussion, I told him if you're going to go somewhere, just shoot me a text or give me a call, let me know. That way I know to look for it, because I don't check those guys' GPS every day.
Okay.
So until today, I had not pulled up his GPS.
Had he ever sent you a text saying he was staying somewhere else besides his house?
No.
Okay. Were you aware that his wife was on a trip?
Yeah, he told me that she was going out of state. I can't remember the dates on it, but...
Okay, is that why he asked for time off of work, or?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
Okay. Do you know, who he's close to outside of work?
I don't.
Okay. And when he's at work, does he has a personal phone and a work phone, it looks like. Does he usually have both of them with him, have you seen, or do you know?
I don't know. A lot of my guys do that, and they will carry both of them at work, but to say that, yeah, I know he carried them both at work, I can't say that.
Okay. Have you had any, disciplinary issues with him, or?
No, other than he's a little quiet and reserved, so sometimes I gotta pry conversation out of him.
Okay.
But no, he has been nothing but a good employee.
Okay. Have you ever seen him lose his temper or anything?
No.
Okay. Do you have any concerns about him?
I don't. Other than, just being concerned that for what he's going through right now.
Okay.
But I mean, I have never seen or heard anything that would make me concerned about Chris.
Okay. Have you talked to him since all of this has happened?
Yeah, so I talked to him last night and then again this morning.
Okay.
Well, I guess it was this afternoon.
Okay. And how did he seem when you talked to him?
Chris is somewhat of an introvert. He does not like the attention. He wanted to come back to work. We made the call not to let him, just because we work in an inherently dangerous business, and for his safety as well as the safety of those around him, I just was like, if your head's not completely in the game, I can't have you here.
Right.
So we kind of came up with a game plan to get him to come back to work tomorrow, and our HR department said they weren't comfortable with that decision, so we're going to give him a couple days off.
Okay. Does he have any theories about where his wife and kids could be?
No, I mean, from the way he described it to me, he said, Luke, it's like something out of a freaking movie or a TV show. He said, all of her stuff is still at the house. The kids' stuff is still at the house. It's just like she disappeared.
Okay. What exactly did he tell you about what happened?
Originally yesterday, he called me. I believe he was already on his way home at that point, but he called me and just said, hey, listen, I can't get a hold of my wife. None of her friends can get a hold of her. I got to go home and see what's going on. I just, at that point, told him, okay, no big deal. Just let me know if there's anything you need, or, if you need to take a day off, whatever you need, just let me know. My philosophy with my guys is that family comes first, and I try and always implement that with them, so he knew that, but I didn't hear anything back from him until I texted him last night, I would say probably 9-ish, just to ask him, hey, any update, just making sure everything was okay. He called me back immediately and just was like, they're still gone. The police came and searched my house. They had a warrant. They searched the vehicles. And he even talked about coming into work